Once we have a script ready, we move on to visualizing how the story will be captured. Camera angles, camera movement, shot sizes too are part of the storyboarding process, which we will discuss further down in the production section of the course. For now, let's get into storyboarding. Storyboarding is the process of sketching the shots which will eventually make it into the film. Storyboards are also known as visual scripts for the film. Storyboarding allows our imagination of shots to be on paper or on screen. There's digital options as well, where you can sketch your shots in apps like Canva, Photoshop, or Storyboarder. Storyboards make shots realistic and achievable for the production stage of the film. Although there are no specific rules on how storyboarding is done, but one needs to know that the information on paper is conveyed, whether you do it traditionally on paper or digitally through a screen. Storyboards are ultimately a technical document that gives more clarity about the film in pre-production. Therefore, it doesn't matter how skilled of an artist you are. What's necessary is that you're conveying the information of the shot appropriately. A lot of things can be conveyed through a storyboard. For example, camera angles, depth of field, lighting, camera movement, and location required for the shoot. Storyboards act as a guide to the cinematographer shooting the film, making his job much easier and quicker. The storyboards are also used by the ADs, editors, and production designers. A storyboard is basically a communication bridge between the director of the film and the entire crew. It aligns everyone on the visual and emotional tone of the film. It's important to remember that storyboards are not rules set in stone, but are guides providing structure. Things can obviously change depending upon the on-set complexities. Therefore, being as flexible as possible is the key. Here are a few examples of storyboard shots and how they looked in the film.
Maybe it's the power trying to come back on.
What is that? Where's the goat?
Now comes shortlist. Making a shortlist is quite simple and effective. Shortlist is a detailed scene-by-scene breakdown of every camera shot you plan to capture during filming. Consider it as a to-do list for director and cinematographer of the film. To make your shortlist, go through your script and make a list of every shot you want to put in the scene. Abbreviations are necessary, so you can write them down beside the scene. For example, MS for medium shot, WS for wide shot, CU for close-up, OTS for over the shoulder, and many more which we will discuss further down in the course. The format starts with shot number, followed by scene number, then description talking about the movement or dialogue in the shot, then shot size, camera angle, camera movement, then equipment like is it on tripod, handheld, dolly track, crane, whatever equipment you need for the shot. You can even write the lens you need for the shot. At last, we have notes for writing anything you need to focus on or deliver in the shot. Once the shortlist and storyboards are done, you go scouting for locations, casting actors, hiring crew, and finalizing shooting schedule. Once you get all of this done, we enter the production stage, where the filming finally begins. And with that, we end the pre-production section of the course. From next episode, we will be diving deep into the production stage.